You, it's the king of retention, man. We back, man. We about to hit. You know we go deep, man. We go deep in the topics. So we about to talk about the unseen forces of this world. And don't worry, if you're looking for the female attraction, that's in there. If you're looking for riches, it's gonna be in this video. If you're looking for happiness, peacefulness, coolness, it's all gonna be in this video, right? All right, so we're gonna start, right? So, um, we're gonna talk about spirits, right? And it's only open to you if you have high energy, and the only way to have high energy as a man is if you're retaining, and you're able to build that energy up, right? So, have you ever noticed if you relapse like every day, you're not able to meditate? If you do meditate, you're not able to meditate like you would want to. Now, when you retain about like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, even 1 week, even 3 days, you'll be able to meditate, right? That's because you need energy to meditate. It's not just silencing your mind and being quiet. You need the energy. It's an action. Meditation is an action of the art of doing nothing. The action that you do nothing, but you're doing more than nothing. You're doing nothing to the untrained eye, to the unseen forces, right? And meditation is important when it comes to interacting with spirits. Now you might say that, oh, I don't believe in spirits, blah blah blah. But spirits are around us all the time. Either you believe in them or not. Now, one of the things that I've heard about was like if you don't care for the spirits, then you should leave them alone, which is fine. You could just let them be, but they're still acting on forces whether you ignore them or not. You know, right? And you might be like, oh, my religion doesn't allow spirits, blah blah. But of course it does because even God has angels. What do you think those are? You know, God mentioned demons. What do you think those are? And other religions they call them different names, etc. But we're gonna talk about spirits, right? Now, the spirits that interact with you depends on a lot of things, like your energy, and don't be fooled, right? Like the people in high powers, they all operate with spirits. Like people in the government, they all operate with spirits. Musicians, high talented people, they all operate with spirits. All of them. Either they meditate or they pray. They all operate with spirits. They don't want you to know that, right? They want you to think that it's bad. They want you to stay away from it. They want you to think that it's demonic. So they want you to like stay away from these unseen forces because they don't. It's like they was lying to you about retaining your seed. They're lying to you about the spiritual world. The spiritual forces are interacting with you no matter what. Now we're gonna break it down like how they react with you and how they interact with you. Right now, spirits are everywhere, right? And you could be possessed by spirits without even knowing, right? And it depends, right? It depends on your action. A spirit is more like you can manifest a spirit by your karma, right? Say you like watching porn every day, and you love porn, like a demon of lust is gonna be more. It's gonna be you're gonna be susceptible to being attached to that demon because that demon is a demon of lust. So before they died, it was a very lustful person, and then I don't know where to get stuck between like the spiritual world and heaven, or etc., and the physical world. I don't know how they get stuck in between, but they're here, right? So that demon is going to attach itself to you because you do what it likes, right? And then now when it comes time for you to try to shake those habits, it's going to be a little bit harder because that demon is just attached to you, and it wants you to keep doing what you're doing so it could be fed. It could be forever fed. So it could feel good. It could live its manifestations through you, and you could you could be happy, and well, you're not so much happy doing porn because it takes a lot out of you, but that demon doesn't care about that. It just only cares about the satisfaction that you're doing for it. And then when it comes time to let go, it's gonna be a little tough because that demon is already in you, and it's gonna be a little bit harder to shake because it wants you to keep doing that. Now you could definitely shake that demon once you stop what you're doing or you change it. That demon won't want to be with you no more. And when you become from a lower form to a higher form, that demon can't not possess you anymore, right? So lust is one of them. There's also like food, like greed, eating a lot. Like say if somebody that was like 600, 800 pounds, people, they happen to die, but they didn't transcend to the afterworld, they just stayed around. Now they find you eating a lot. They find you like, oh, this guy likes to eat, and let me just now I could attach my spirit to him, and then he's gonna be eating anyway. I'm just gonna be forever fed. So if that demon possesses you, and when it comes time to shake that habit, it's gonna be a little bit harder to do, right? So those are the habits. You know what I'm saying? Now demons or angels, they can live with you. They're in your house, right? Now, say you have a clean house, right? And you keep everything clean, you keep everything nice, neat. You're gonna attract good spirits, and you can call them ghosts, whatever you want to call them. You're gonna attract the demons or the ghosts or the spirits. I would prefer to call them spirits that like clean places, and those spirits are usually like of light, of love, inviting things because they like to be clean and they like clean stuff. That's why the rich get richer, is because like the spirits that attach themselves to them is like the spirits that like clean stuff, that like good stuff. Now they like clean houses, right? So and you could change the spirits you attract by just cleaning your house. Like you ever cleaned your house and next thing you know you feel like, oh, your mind is just clear. Now if you had like clutter in your house, you know what I'm saying, your mind would be all cluttered up. Now a demon that would be like a sloth or a dirty demon or a spirit that like that kind of stuff, that would be the one that be hanging around. And next thing you know, you see a big mess that's piled up so fast over time. And when it comes time to clean it, you won't want to. You won't be like, oh man, I ain't trying to clean that, and it just becomes more dirty, more dirty, more dirty. I know a couple people like that. And then a good example is hoarders. Yeah, those spirits tend to like dirty stuff, and you'd be like, why can't you just clean up their house? It's because that spirit had attached themselves to it for so long that they become that person that they're literally possessed. So that's why it's like they just can't stop their habits, you know? They become a little harder to shake. Now, you got to be a strong-minded and strong-willed individual in order to shake those spirits, and you got to really want to change. Like, some people will take habits on for life, and you think it's just them acting out on it, but it's definitely the spirits acting out. They're possessed. They're literally possessed, right? And then it's easy to possess those people because they're kind of weak to begin with. And it's not that they're weak, it's just that the demons or the spirits like the environment they're in. Now, if you're used to a clean house, you attract those spirits, and then you'll be more likely to keep the house cleaner because If you're like, oh man, I don't feel like cleaning today, that spirit is gonna be like, excuse me, sir, I like it here, so I'm gonna give you a little bit of energy so you can clean up this house. That's an example, right? And then there's different things, right? Like people who are like great fighters. Like say a spirit that used to fight like a warlike spirit or a gladiator spirit, they'll want to attach themselves to that person because and make them a better fighter because they liked fighting when they lived. They liked fighting. That was their attribute. They were gladiators, and they found you a kickboxer or a boxer. They tend to and then you practice your craft every day. You work hard and you show their dedication. That spirit is gonna most likely want to attach itself to you and then help you become better. Now, like I don't believe that God is against spirits because why would He let them exist? Why would He let them roam around? You know, because He gave us free will for a reason. Now, I don't think it's a great idea to worship those spirits because God, in the scriptures it says not to. So I'm not 100% where that stands, but all you know is like God is the collective of all the spirits, and God is everywhere and everything. So I haven't gained that knowledge of how God like would feel about interacting with spirits, but I don't interact with spirits because they're gonna interact with you anyways, right? You could just pray, right? When I find an answer, I'll let you know. But until then, we're interacting with spirits whether we want to or not. So okay, now the female attraction part, like say you like women a lot, and then you do anything to get them, even if it means retaining your seed and buying a flashy car, buying flashy cars, doing things that attract females. That spirit is gonna attach itself to you, and it's gonna make you even better at it because that's what it wants to do. It wants to attract females and it wants to bring them to bed ultimately. Now, sometimes if you're conscious enough, you can make a deal with the spirit. Like the spirit will help you get more females, but at the end of the day, it will like eat away at your body, or it will like eat away at your soul, or like like you strike a deal with that spirit. Like you keep on having intercourse with these females, and I'll make you even better, or I'll make you even smarter, or I'll make you look better. You can strike deals with these spirits, and then when it comes time to break it, it's like you broke our promise. So whatever comes with that comes with it. Like they could, or the spirit could just leave and find somebody else. There's always somebody else, right? And then that's about it for now. We'll come up with a part two, and we'll go from there. So spirits are real, and you're interacting with them, whether you want to or not. Keen retention, man.